Hello, my DFS. Divine Feminine's in the house. Hi, my name is Marlena, High Priestess Marlena. I'm here to bring forth your Divine Feminine update. This is not about male bashing whatsoever. This is all about the Divine Feminine upliftment, the balancing of the Divine Feminine and the masculine energies. But here specifically, I speak to the Divine Feminine. I'm so excited. I'm excited to bring to you guys. I started over on Instagram just to get an idea of what this message would be like today. And I'm just saying, I don't know if that full moon in Pisces did a little something, something, but let's see how raw it's going to get, because I really feel it getting kind of a little bit raw, not like fully raw, but I think we're going to get pretty raw here today. So I just wanted to bring to you guys just some of the things I've been doing a little this week coming into the Divine Feminine energy. I went on ahead and roasted me some beautiful rose petals, took a bath in it with my crystals, and it really gave me a new outlook on things. So if you guys are into crystals, this is a good time to be able to take a bath with one. Thank you. Good morning. How you doing? Yes, it did close. It did close out a new cycle. Absolutely, I love it. I said good morning, didn't I? My bad. Good evening. I guess good morning, depending upon what part of the country you're in. But yes, I did a full goddess bath in celebration of this ending of this cycle, and it was great for me. So what I did was I used some of my crystals, and I have actually some of these products you can even find on my website. But what I did was good morning, right? And you could put them in your bath, and I did it specifically with my roses. And then today I also created roses here in my water in my sound bowl, just again to bring forth this very cleansing, lovely, beautiful goddess energy, this divine feminine energy. And if you just look in there, really you just see it's water and it's some rose petals that I dried out. And when you dry it out, it permeates, it brings the smell, makes it a little more potent. So I love that. So I kind of did that little ritual before I got started today, because I really wanted to be in my full goddess energy. And I was just really feeling this pull to do this message today. So let's get this party started. So like I said, over on Instagram, I got started already, and I already pulled a goddess message just to see what goddesses came out to give us an overall energy of what we're going to be feeling or dealing with today within our goddess feminine chat. And what came up was two goddesses here. We have the one of order and the one of change. So this is goddess, this is the one of order and synthesis, actually. And so synthesis means change, of course. So this is the energy we're in. And then when I asked to specify a little step, an extra step deeper, I then got sexuality. So as you guys know, I've spoken to you guys about this before, about that, the negative energy around our sexuality, and how we should be really trying to stay meek and mild and not really and fully embody our goddess feminine energy. Personally, I feel, and this is my goddess energy, states that a lot of my power is wrapped up in my loving energy, however that shows up. And a lot of times people want to demonize certain things that they may feel as though have control of you. Don't get me started with the rise of the matriarchy and the fall of the patriarchy. Don't get me started with that. But really, it's more so the balancing of the two. And so it's not one person manipulating the other. It's more so bringing the two into balance. So it may look like it may look like someone is getting less of what they had before because you are now rising. So this is really what the divine feminine energy is about, that rise of your energy, your love, your innocence, and bringing that to the forefront, your voice, all of these things. So in this message here and bringing forth this order, just know that some things are changing and it's coming into order, coming into balance. It's changing, but it's changing for the better for the divine feminine. As we all know, we all have divine feminine and masculine energies, and it just really depends upon which one you're in the most. Like if you have a lot of that egoistic energy in you, that may be more of that masculine energy. The feminine energy is more of love and of that spirituality, the higher vibrational energy. So with all of that, and I just want to say hello to everyone. that's there. You can let me know where you're hailing from. We are going to do questions at the end, so I will be asking if you would like to ask a question about your specific situation. Then you can provide a donation, and my information, I believe, is below in the description. But if you need more information about that, just let me know. So we have the chat here as well. But I'm going to get into the Divine Feminine chat for you. Hello. Hello. So who do we have here? Okay, so hello, everyone. Okay. Yes, we do need to be more vocal and speak up for ourselves. So I just want to let you know, with this coming out, it's already letting me know that the energies that are coming out right now, this is about you opening up and sharing your energy. This is the second chakra energy. This is about your beauty. And I can see why this is really coming out, because this is about honoring your beauty, honoring all that divine feminine energy that's within you. This is not about dumbing it down. And I feel as though a lot of the energy around female sexuality and all of that has been dumbed down. It has been ostracized, demonized. It has been brought down to the smallest level of to just maybe your looks and things of that nature. Not maybe, duh. But it's so much deeper than that, because it's your love, it's your energy, it's your heart, and all of that is more valuable than gold. So if you really recognize the power that you have, which they don't want you to recognize, by the way. So if you really embody and honor all of these loving qualities within you, then it really puts someone else or others that rather you be demonized for it checked. It puts them in a different mind frame. So by you coming into your power and honoring your sexuality, honoring your beauty, all of these things, not in a, and I keep hearing not in a trashy way, because that's really what they try. Like they used to, how people talk, oh, she's a gold digger. I mean, seriously? I mean, is she a gold digger, or is she just looking for someone to give equal give and take? Or is she just looking for maybe the provider for her family if you have children, XYZ? So it's like people want to turn things around to make it seem negative when it's not. So a lot of that energy is what's being checked, coming into order. And it's changing. So those are the goddess energies that we have just starting out. So I already knew we're going to get a little hot today. So let's get this party started. When I saw that, I was like, oh, okay, all right, we're about to get into this today. So let's go ahead and pull an additional message just on this order. I'm going to get into the sexuality piece and also this change. So what other messages do the divine feminines need to know in regards to, especially moving into September? All of these are not time sensitive, by the way. It's just where I am today, September. But whenever you watch this, it's best for you. Okay. Thank you, Holy Spirit, angels and guides and ancestors. Oh, I love this. So again, this is letting me know, wow. So the yang energy came out, and guess what's the opposite of yang? Yin. And so yang came out in reverse. So this is like slowing down. This is action. This is taking you out of that action-oriented fire energy, more into an emotional energy. This is more into again, a higher vibrational energy, more of a spiritual energy. And then we have all that glitters is not gold. Now that, though, is about you seeing things for what it really isn't. And you seeing things for what it really is, because really a lot of us are stuck in this mind frame of this is how you're supposed to do it. So this is that supposed to that's really coming out right now. That supposed to energy. So if you're supposed to do it this way because that's what your parents did, or you're supposed to do it this way because that's what your grandparents did, or you're supposed to do it this way because this is what society has conditioned you to believe you're supposed to do, and you're supposed to do it this way. So if you don't do it the right way, then there's something wrong with you. No, that's what we're going to get rid of today, okay? So, or this is just a process. This is a journey that we're all on. And just know it's going to take a long time for us to get to the place we really want to be, and empowered in the divine feminine the way we really want to be. But I just must say that moon in Pisces, I just must say I didn't even know what was going on, honestly. I mean, I knew the full moon in Pisces was coming, but what I was going through, no one said, like on YouTube, or no one said like in some post, like, this is how you're going to feel. I mean, I literally just followed my instinct to where I was in my crystals, to where I was in my roses, to where I was clipping roses, to where I was buying roses. Everything about me this week has been about roses, okay? And which is life, right? In the building and growing. And this that goddess smell and that honoring. And usually I make my products, my soaps, my my body butters, my honey bath, all of that I put roses in, right? Not necessarily the body butter too much, but I do sometimes put traces of it in. But mainly, I mean, but I'm not sitting here, you know, picking roses or letting rose petals fall naturally and putting it in a goddess bath. That's not what I'm usually doing. So I'm using the fresher energy. So it's like fresh roses versus the dried ones, for instance. And then I personally dried some out because I love the smell of roses. And when you actually take on that smell, I hope you guys can see this. And these are big petals. Like usually what I use are the small petals that come in a bag or from an herbalist. And by the way, I also have loose herbs on my website as well. So these are different than what I have on my website. These are actually huge roses that I had that I actually allowed to fall. And then I went on ahead. You can see it's like in a little pan here. I actually put it in the pan and then I just dried them out. So I just would like to say that's something awesome for you guys to even try. I mean, just do it, and I would love to hear your comments. So, any of y'all feel like doing it? We got a hand raised. Anybody feel like doing that? I'm just telling you, I felt so good. I mean, literally, I was wiping my shoulders with it. I was washing my face with the roses, and those roses weren't dry. Those were just fresh rose petals. And I was just literally putting it all over my body. That's how much of the goddess energy I was feeling. And then I was sitting in my crystals and sitting in my Epsom salt, sitting in my Himalayan salt bath, So with all those things, I'm just telling you, it's that time to kind of reach out into that energy. So, whew, that was a mouthful. So all of that to say, let's get back to all that glitters is not gold. I mean, and the reason why I'm telling you this and the reason why I feel like Spirit wants me to bring this to you is because, again, it's like the way in which you perceive things to be, it really isn't. It's a mask. And don't get me started with society, politics, and all of that, because I'm not even going to get into that today. But the point is, when it comes to this, it's like you taking the mask off, seeing things clearly for what it really is. So you just got to be careful. What is it that you're holding on to, Goddess Feminines, okay? What are we holding on to that we need to let go and maybe stop putting forth the action into and actually just kind of let sit in that? And I'm gonna pull one more energy off of that. I just want to get a little more detail. What is it that you want the divine feminine to pull back on? Divine Spirit, thank you, Holy Spirit, answers and guides. What is it that you want the divine feminine to pull back on? Because this is like you taking your energy away, taking your action away from something. I must say. Okay, so I'm feeling like some of your motivation for some of the things that you're doing, to whether it be to get to a place of prosperity, to become maybe successful, all of these things, I feel like that's what they're telling you to pull your energy back from. See, and I'm seeing here that there's potential elsewhere. Clarify this potential. So it's all about how you're looking at things. Yes, taking your energy away from drama. We have also the Three of Swords here, the abandonment issues. We have change again here. So we have now 3 messages here below about change. We also have this abandonment issue here that some of the divine feminines are dealing with, maybe more than others. And then also coming out of this heartbreak situation and drama. So again, like I said, this is pulling that energy back from drama, from heartache, from 3-party type situations, from feeling abandoned. I really want to get you guys some advice about this abandonment, because I really feel like, personally with me, I'm feeling like, this drama is centered around some abandonment issues. And so you may tend to go back into certain situations, not knowing that you're attracted to the drama that may stem from a situation that you dealt with in the past that really was rooted in abandonment. I mean, I just read that. I mean, anybody feeling this right now? I'm just telling you. This right here was like, woo! Now that energy, I already told you guys, this energy, I already was feeling like, woo, goodness gracious. So this is about you coming out of that and moving towards something that is worth your time and efforts. Ooh, I love it. I'm loving it. I'm sorry, I can't even, I just got to let you guys know it's coming and going away. Yes. Oh, okay. This isn't okay. You saying Saturn has something to do with this? I'm sorry, guys. This is going away. Oh, this closing out a chaotic cycle. I mean, I think we've all been going through it, truthfully. And you guys could definitely leave your comments below, but I'm just telling you, it's time to pull back your energy. If you've been stuck, and I'm going to find out, because now I'm going to pull in love, okay? Now I'm going to pull in the romance oracle. Let's just see what spirit is guiding me here to tell you. But if you have been in some drama, oh my gosh, let me let you know, I have been coming out of it myself. Yes, karmic cycles as well. Let me see. Thank you, Holy Spirit, angels and guides. What messages divine feminines need to hear? Ooh, what's going on here? Healing family issues. I mean, I just spoke about this in regards to, again, that abandonment, feeling a tug of abandonment. Some of you may have had parental issues with a parent that left you. All of these types of things, but your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. So maybe there's someone you need to forgive in your life. We also have releasing an ex. Some of you may have released the ex. That came out actually in reverse. So that's just letting me know some of you already did that. But this is about releasing old energies as well. So just to let you guys know, you know, like I said, this is just really kind of, all right. Okay. Okay, so I got to get a little deeper. All right, let's go. Let's go. All right, let's get into these abandonment issues of the divine feminine that they need to let go of. How can we assist the divine feminine in letting go of some of these abandonment issues? Okay. Some of you may need to get some rest. I feel like some of you are really up in your head about this. We have the Four of Swords that came out in reverse, and if you notice, they're flying. We have Temperance here in reverse, a lack of patience here. We also have the Queen of Swords here. Five of Pentacles again. And I feel like some of you are feeling like, maybe some of you are feeling a sense of abandonment from a partnership as well. Something that was not in your favor. It was a lack of justice, balance in this relationships perhaps. But I see Page of Cups. Maybe some of you may be talking about this briefly, about how this was unjust to you and why you ghosted someone or someone ghosted you. Okay, so this is like that abandonment coming full circle, all right? It's just coming back out. So some of you are having to deal with this. And I would like to also say, you know, I deal with this as well. Yes, High Priestess Marlena has issues too, okay? And I'm going through the same energies as you. And that's why I just got to let you know, those type baths and stuff really do help. You know, just giving back to yourself. That's what I noticed I was doing almost innately, just giving back to myself, if that makes sense. Okay, so we have some new passion coming in. Looks like a start of something new. Hope. Oh, I love it. Hope is coming full circle. Look, guys, so we have Ace of Wands here, and we have the Star. I love this. Clarify this further. I love this. So hope is going to come after... hope is, it's like some of you may be feeling a lack of hope, but I feel like this is coming after you let go of something that you put a lot of energy into that did not come to fruition for you. It didn't come or did not develop in the way that you hoped it would have developed. And then we have the Knight of Swords here. I feel like someone was really I want to say sexy with their words. You know, I hope that makes sense for some of y'all. It's like a sexiness with their words, almost like it's more than charming. It's mesmerizing. It's almost like maybe you guys can help me with the word. I feel like it's kind of, what is it when a snake kind of charms you and you're looking at it and you're mesmerized? What is that? But that's what I'm feeling like. I feel like someone like kind of lures you in with their words. And I'm seeing the Seven of Pentacles here in reverse. Like their words were just that. It was just that, words. It was not coming to fruition. So again, it was like this charming effect here. Wow. Whew. I normally don't see this card like that. Anyway. Okay, so great. Again, I see Nine of Cups here for you though. So again, it's like after you release this energy, I'm seeing this star, I'm seeing hope, I'm seeing new passion. Again, I'm seeing this needing to release this old energy here, healing of family issues here, and then as a result, then you're able to bring in your start bringing in your pentacles. Okay, if that's what you're waiting for. At the bottom of the deck, wow, I love it. We have the Fool in reverse. We have Hangman in a reverse and the Tower in reverse. Wow. So again, I just really feel like you guys, you know, the Divine Feminine is going through something, but they're having to go through something to get to where they really want to be. Wow. Does this make sense to anybody? I mean, wow. I mean, it makes sense to me. Wow. Okay. All right. Oh, they're saying leave it all down there. Okay. Yeah, this is the drama. Okay. Whew. Excuse me. All right. So, like I said, right now, this is the time to bring forth order. Like I said, pulling back your energy from a situation that no longer serves you, checking your perspective when it comes to the life you want to live. You know, personally, I just had an epiphany like this week, maybe just a few days ago. And I don't think it was a real epiphany, but I kind of feel like it was an epiphany, but I'm going to tell you anyway. But it was almost like I finally realized that the energy that I was putting into other people was taking from my energy. It's not that I didn't know this, like, duh. But no, this is like loving energy, you know, energy not in a negative way, but this is just realizing and understanding that this energy that is again that you're putting into other people, whether it be your kids, whether it be your children, and you know, your husband, whether it be your wife, whether it be whoever it is that's in your life, you giving that energy is taking something from you. So again, but I do awakening ceremonies and awakening workshops all the time, or used to anyway before COVID. And in those ceremonies and in those workshops, I always speak to filling yourself up first, making sure you're full first before you give to others. So knowing this, I mean, you would think it would make sense. Like, of course I know this, but it's something about you going through the experience to when you know this. So some of you may be going through an experience where you're like, why do I have to go through this? Why am I going through this right now? I've said that this week as well. I mean, I've taken the good with the bad this week. I'm gonna just put it out there. I mean, it's been an amazing week, but then it's been a challenging week. And so I'm sorry, guys. Sorry, guys. Can you see me? Sorry, guys. Can you see me? Sorry, I think it